And with that, I will pass it over to our CalFresh Program Manager, Shelley Dew.
Hi, everyone. I'm Shelley Dew. I'm the CalFresh Program Manager here, and I will be introducing what the CalFresh team does at the Hunger Coalition and why it's a core program and strategy of ours to promote this really powerful resource for low-income San Diegans to utilize. And so just what is CalFresh? Ani's been talking about how it's a really great defense against hunger, but CalFresh is a public benefits program for households that make under 200% federal poverty level and allows participants to purchase foods at most grocery stores. And so can we get to the next slide, please? And as you can see from this pie chart, it accounts for 63% of the pie. That's more than the rest of the food assistance sector in total. And so CalFresh is really good for the local economy. For every dollar spent, $1.56 goes back to the local economy. And another great example of how the safety net program works, a family of 4 can get up to $935 a month just for groceries. And that really frees up the budget for other important expenses. And so this is why we want to promote CalFresh for our partners and for other community-based organizations. And so with that, we'll go into the next slide. And so how do we do this at the Hunger Coalition as a backbone organization? We've partnered with a network of community-based organizations through our administration of the CalFresh Outreach Grant. So this grant actually allows us to pass through $2 million annually to local nonprofit partners, where they are in the community providing the direct service. And in return, we host strategic coalition tables such as the CalFresh Task Force to share policy updates, best practices, and technical assistance for effective outreach and enrollment programs. So some of these programs work better than if a client would go directly to the county. And our partners provide really holistic care. They provide navigation from start to finish. They follow up with our clients. It's really culturally relevant help, and they're informed pillars of the community. And so this is just really to engage, and technical assistance. So we also provide and engage in administrative advocacy on our partners' behalf to streamline the application process. And that's when we work with the county and we're doing our policy work as someone who is collecting all of this information from our partners. But as you can see in the next slide, we have quite a long way to go. So this is based off our March 2023 data. The participation rate for CalFresh is just at 63% in San Diego County. And so this was done with 185% federal poverty level to be a bit more conservative as we gather all of these resources from our partners. But this really just shows that there's so many eligible people that may not know about the program or face additional barriers to the already complex application process. And so we really work to increase enrollment of vulnerable populations such as older adults, college students, and immigrant and mixed status households by supplementing our partners with the tools to do so. And we provide toolkits, flyers, and creation of things that they might not even think about, that are very useful. And so if we can go into the next slide, an example of this leadership is just really through our Demystifying Public Charge event. And so this was hosted in collaboration with the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services and Legal Aid Society of San Diego. And so this was an event to really share with our partners and community members that CalFresh and many other public benefits such as Medi-Cal and Section 8 are actually really safe to access by breaking down what the public charge test is, and then we also debunked common misconceptions. So immigrant households and their sponsors really thought that they had to pay back benefits, but it is not true. That's a misconception, and so many more tips like that, and also just pathways to citizenship. And so with that, I just really want to pass